How you going? Jeff again. Now, you might wonder what's going on in this crazy world at the moment. What's behind it all? Is it a group or what? Well, yes, there is a group that's always run the world, and we'll just say that all roads lead to Rome as the actual head of the top of the pyramid. But there are groups like the World Economic Forum, which this guy here runs, that are sort of front men for what's happening. Bill Gates is another one, George Soros, Elon Musk, all these sorts of guys. And this guy here basically wants a world communism. Now, what's behind this is every 90 years, the world economy collapses. There's guys who've studied this. I did a video earlier on this. There was a book written called The Fourth Turning that clearly exposes that. And so basically the world right now is $440 trillion in the red. So every economy in the world is completely stuffed, even China, although they're not as bad, China. So they've been buying everything up in Australia and other countries. They own 4 ports, including Melbourne Port, or they got leases on them. So basically, what their plan is to make it a communist world because, otherwise it's either communist world or a Great Depression to make the last one look like a walk in the park, right? Because everything's gone, right? So what they want to do is basically put everyone on the basic universal income. They're going to spruik the equality business, and so all of the people in Australia, the people in Bangladesh, the people in Africa, the people in America, we all got to have equality. So we all got to go on this one basic universal income. So that's one of their plans. The other one, obviously, is to depopulate. They want to knock off a lot of people. That's one of their plans, and all I can say is, you know about the scamdemic that's happening now, and you know about the solution. Yes, the solution. That's all I can say is just think of that, the solution and depopulation. Put those two words together and use your own imagination. I just don't want this video to be taken down. But they did it with another virus back in 1918, I think it was, that supposedly 150 million people died from it, but again, it didn't exist. And what they died from was the solution. Okay, so use your own imagination, but you got to understand the people at the very top look at the world like it's as a business. That's how they look at it. Or you can also look at it that they look at it as a big farm, and we're the animals on the farm. And now they're trying to muzzle us like animals. They're trying to inject us like animals. They're hurting us like animals. Okay, everything's like animals. They're taking our humanity away. They're dividing and conquering us. Okay, and anyway, their solution is this new system. And one of the things in it will be it'll be moneyless. That's what they want anyway, to have a one world system with money, so that you can't basically hide what you're spending your money on. It's totally tracked, and they can stop your money, especially if you're under government. Working for getting government money on the basic universal income, which they're going to bring in, they can just shut it down and you'll starve to death. So these are the sort of things they're doing, bringing in a lot of surveillance as well. So basically we've got to fight all this, guys. We have to fight back on this. But the first thing you do is to learn about it. And this channel is the best learning channel, I think, on YouTube when it comes to it. The Corbett Report's another great channel that exposes a lot of stuff. This one's called Computing Forever. Okay, it's called Computing Forever. It's an Irish guy. It's a big channel. It's over 460,000 subscribers. But so this is what I recommend you do. Check this out. It's Time to Wake Up's another great video here. Just watch the last half a dozen videos of this guy so you fully understand what's really going on. It's not just some dictator Dan bullshit in Melbourne, and he's just a puppet in the web. They're doing this worldwide. Okay, I look at other channels in Britain and Europe, America, and they've all got their dictators, dictator governors and dictator prime ministers and dictator whatever, So I said prime presidents is another thing. So they're all dancing to the same tune, and they signed onto this thing back in 1992. It's called Agenda 21. Okay, and this is what it's all about, to bring in this new system of living. They're going to call it the Great Reset, or they've already started calling that the Great Reset. You'll see that in the World Economic Forum, which this guy is in charge of. And basically, just go to that if you want to know what's going on. But and you'll see the new system. They're going to totally change the world, completely change the world. They're shutting down all the foods outlets in the world, like the meatworks. They're shutting down farms and all that, saying, they got this virus and all that. So they're going to, what they want to do is control the food supply, everything. They want to control everything, the power supply, the food supply, water supply, everything. Okay, and even humans. They want you chipped, they want you vaxxed. They want to kill a lot of us, okay? This is just facts, all right? So we can win. They have not expected the kickback they're getting. They knew they'd get kickback, but not to the extent that they're getting. If you've seen the latest riots, well, not riots, but protests in London, in Berlin and other places in Europe especially, you look at a channel like Rupley, you'll see every week there's Italy and Spain, there's just violent riots against this so-called scam virus. So it's just, everything's erupting. So what they're going to do is they're going to create more fake events and maybe real events as well. So they're not just going to lock you down and put masks on us and all this sorts of stuff. They're going to do other stuff as well, like the France stuff they're doing right now. Totally fake. You're hearing about these people being killed by extremists, so-called, in France. 4 people being killed in the last week. And even Dan Andrews is basically coming out saying, sorry, we're sorry to hear this is terrible and all that, right? So what they're trying to do in that respect, they're trying to formulate a war between the Christian population and the Muslim population. That's what they're doing. If you read Albert Pike's works, he called the 3 world wars. This guy back in late 1800s, he called all the wars, the First, Second and Third World War. He said the Third World War between the Christians and the Muslims, and that would bring us to, which another plan of the global elite is a one world religion, and that religion will be the new age religion, or using the people that they deem to be part of the new age. And the worship will be of some sort of person will come about that they're going to bring up as the new person to worship, and also Earth, Mother Earth as well, or Gaia. They've even got a site called Gaia. They promote it very heavily right now. So this is all the sort of stuff that's happening now. But check out this guy here, Computing Forever. Watch this video. I'll put a link in the description, and check this video out, and you'll get a greater understanding. If you don't already know, if you're on this channel, you probably already know. But it goes far deeper than just what's happening in Melbourne. They want to bring all the masks, the social distancing, the cameras, the 5G, the spy cameras, the drones. They want to bring this worldwide, the troops on the streets, because they're bringing in they're trying to bring in a communist system or fascist system, because it's the governments and big business, right? So that's it, with basically a one world government, and they want to actually get rid of governments and police and bring in these private police force like they have in Melbourne in the Smart City network. These are private cops from the Stormtrooper ones, private cops from London actually. So they're training those sorts of people up to go worldwide. Got them in Berlin at the moment. So that's what's occurring. It's corporations and governments working together. It's the guys at the very top. All roads lead to Rome. I won't say who they are, but anyway, that's where it's at on planet Earth at the moment. We're going to win. Most important thing right now is to spread love, is to spread caring, goodwill, anything positive, because these people, all they do is spread dark energy, hate, destruction. That's what these guys are all about. The ones at the very top are all Satanists. That's what they're into, satanic ritual abuse. You can look at the channel Shaun Attwood and you'll find all about that, all the horrible stuff they're doing. Shaun Attwood, ShaunAttwood. So Shaun Attwood. He interviews all these guys who are basically whistleblowers about the Satanists and all the elite who are into this shit, right? So anyway, please check out this channel, Computing Forever, and just check this video out and last 4 or 5 and you're going to get a great understanding of really what's going on in the world. And if you go to the World Economic Forum, you'll even find out more of their plans. So thank you very much and have a great day. Please give us a thumbs up if you like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.